And welcome to my YouTube channel Hireable Coder, and in this video I'm going to discuss some of the most important data structures which we need to know in any programming languages. So there are a lot of data structures, but arrays or lists and sets and maps are three very fundamental data structures which we need to know in order to build something in any programming language. Remember, I'm using the phrase any programming language because I always stress to actually being able to code in multiple programming languages, because the concept, the structure of the program, the skeleton of the program are more important than the syntaxes of the individual languages. Of course, every single language has its own pros and cons, its own beauties, its own power, but overall structure of most of the mainstream programming languages are similar. So let us see what are the three main data structures. One is the arrays or the list, the second is the set, and the third is the map. So arrays or lists are a data structure where we can insert or where we can keep a list of items. So basically arrays and lists are synonymous or similar in some programming languages. They are not differentiated, and in other programming languages like in Java there is a distinction between arrays and lists. Arrays are normally fixed size and lists can grow dynamically. In fact, lists are dynamic arrays in Java as well, but conceptually arrays and lists are same. And the most important property of arrays and lists is they maintain the insertion order. So the order in which you insert an element, you can actually retrieve the element in the same order. Next comes set. Sets have a unique property that you cannot insert any duplicate element within a set. Sets cannot maintain insertion order, but sets are very good at rejecting duplicate elements. And third is the maps. Maps are basically key value pairs. So they are also another very important data structure in computer science because they help in storing key value pairs and in a very efficient way for searching. I will have videos later to actually show what is the advantage of maps, but at this moment it's sufficient if you understand that maps can store key value pairs, and arrays, sets, and maps are the three fundamental data structures that any starting programmer needs to know. So let us quickly see how we can implement these data structures, or rather how we can use these data structures in JavaScript and Java. So here is a small JavaScript program where I'm initializing a list and then a set and then a map, and then I'm console logging them. I will show a demo where I will show what is the output of the list and the set and the map, or rather what is the output of console log. And here is the Java version of that program, of course more verbose because of the required verbosity of the Java language. And first I'm creating a list where I'm adding the same 4 entries, 4 fruits. Then I'm creating a set and I'm adding the same 4 fruits, and finally I'm creating a map where I am creating key value pairs for each of the fruit corresponding to, say, the number of fruits or the quantity of the fruits available. So 10 apples and 20 oranges and 40 bananas. And then I'm also listing the content. So let us go ahead and see a demo of how the console log, how the output of the list, set, and the map look like. Okay, so this is the JavaScript program, and let me run the program to see what is the output of the list and the set. If you notice carefully, I have added the same elements to both the list and the set, but let us run the program to see what is the output. So I will run the program using the command node space ds demo1.js. So if I see the output, the first output is the list, and the list has actually listed all the 4 items in the same order that they were inserted. And the second output is the set. You will see that the set has rejected the second oranges because set cannot allow duplicates. The third is the map, and the map has actually listed the keys and the values. So that's the primary console output from the program. We will see similar console output if we run the Java version. So in order to run the Java version, I will first compile the program. Okay, the program is compiled and now I will run it. So let us see the output. Again, the list outputted all the 4 items as expected. The set outputted the 3 items. It rejected the duplicate oranges, and also interestingly, see, the order is not maintained because set does not maintain the order, or set is not required to maintain the order. And finally, the map has outputted the key value pairs as expected. So that's it. Thank you for your patient listening. I hope it was useful. You got an idea of the 3 very basic data structures, but please go ahead and copy my code from my blog post and try it out yourself. All the best for that. And also, if you are still struggling to set up Java and JavaScript in your local laptop, then please also refer to my video where I detailed out how you can set up JavaScript and Java in your local laptop. And I linked the video over there, so please click there and view the video, and then you should be able to set it up properly. Okay, so that's it. And last but not the least, if you liked my explanation, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and like this video, because that would motivate me.